I was planning to do this video like, wow, you don't know how much I wanted to upload Wrestlemania 33 manga review. I was meant to do it, I was ready to do it, but some issues that I couldn't do, so I had to bring this here for a while, even if it's just for a while. I'm just gonna upload for the time being, so yeah, in this camp. So, Wrestlemania 33 review, finally. Um, really good show, Wrestlemania 33. Um, I will say it was the best Wrestlemania since either 30 or 31 because both were pretty good. Yeah, this was a really damn good show. So, yeah. So, WrestleMania 33, there's not waste any filler or time. Like, there was some kind of, the show went, like, long again. So, yeah. But, like, WrestleMania. But, let's get pre-show. The pre-show was, I believe, the cruiserweight title match between Neville and Austin Aries. Was a really damn good match. Really feel they really wanted to be on the more higher match than being on the pre-show. But yeah, this was a really damn good match. Neville retained here, which I expected. So yeah, Neville retains here. The Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Warrior. This one, out of predictions I did, this one I not expected, but it's like really, you brought out the Crying, I believe the Crying. I don't even know his name, but it's like, but it's like you bring a guy, you get so the Battle Warrior, the Undefeated Memorial Battle Warrior. Braun Strowman got eliminated so early, and really, Braun Strowman, you eliminated that quick? Wow. And I thought Sami Zayn would win for them sure after. But even he got eliminated, so I was like, what the fuck? Like seriously, what the fuck? Oh my god. But then and then when the Groink, I think that's his name, came in and with Mojo, I was like, Mojo's ready. And then he won. Mojo won. Why? Really? Oh my god. Why? Why you did? Just I don't know. Match was meh. Whatever. Then the IC title match. Got my official. Now this is no longer I got one. I'm pretty sure they can supply it. But I should have kind of know it and this was on the pre-show. So yeah. And the match was, it was going fine. It was pretty, and then I will say the finish was really good when Barry Colvin have it going for the end of the day, and then the end was just like Let's just land on his 2 feet and then hit the 30 days to retain the IC title. If Dio had to retain it, it was the best way to end. So yeah, Dio was still the IC champ. Kinda Dio will retain IC title, meh. Whatever, yay. So yeah. Now the main show. It opened with, I think it was match of the night. It has to be. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Really great match. Um, and it really had the crowd pumped for the rest of the night. Majority. It had great. It had, and the story with Shane had almost given up his style, and with the taking risk being ended up his downfall of his. So yeah, and AJ Styles attended coast to coast, but the referee was not down. But then Shane countered with a trash can on his face, and then you had the really awesome counter where AJ going for the phenomenal phone for the first time in the match, and then Shane just reversed it with a DDT. Shane looked good. It said most majority of them was a little pretty shaky. He had a little showing here. So yeah, and AJ was great as always. You can never count on him to have a bad match at this point. And AJ won after Shane attempted the shooting star press. Yeah, that happened. Still at 47 years old. Just wow. And then AJ Styles pins him 1, 2, 3. AJ Styles still phenomenal. The next match was Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho for the United States Championship. It was a decent match. I expected a lot better. Maybe I was gonna if I had to follow that great match between AJ and Shane. So it's like the crowd was kinda had to like save their energy a little bit. So yeah. So yeah, but the match was okay. The match was decent, and Jericho's enter was really great with the list on the left right side whatever you call it. It was cool, and always winning was cool. He's the new US champion. And after that song went to Jericho, to tie Jericho because he's leaving. So after I believe Payback. I twisted the next fall pay per view. He sleeps. Yeah. Yeah, after I finally went to have Jericho leave here. Leave Real Titus. So, yeah, Kevin Owens. Wins the United States Championship. The next match, the fatal 4-way elimination match for the Raw Women's Championship. Bayley was defending against Charlotte, Sasha Banks, and Nia Jax. Was disappointing to say the least. I expected a lot more. And then again, Sasha believing Laura got himself but not in a way. I only got he was gonna get eliminated by Bayley, and that didn't happen. And Bayley winning with a Evil Smash tribute to Randy Savage. Um, it was a cool fit, but I think if he had used a little bit more, the crowd would have been pop a little bit more. That's just saying. Oh, this was the first time ever, like ever she does it. The first time ever she does that move. I think it would be fine, but yeah, very retains. And that's like I predicted. And then the fatal four-way tag team championship ladder match. Boy, did I mark out for this more than any other thing on the show. You had it was gonna be a triple threat match, but then the New Day came out. They were gonna be forfeited. Almost showing that they were gonna be there, but I was like, please no, please no. And then the fucking Hardys music hit. Holy fucking shit! I never. This was the biggest markout moment since ASL debuting at Royal Rumble of last year. It was insane. The crowd went nuts. Holy shit. And it instantly made a match for me. Because with this ladder match, the World Tag Championship, it will even feel like a ladder match of WrestleMania without the Hardy. They just face fast. And you knew for a second they had to win there. Because if it wasn't, why they were even here? So they had to do them big moment. And big props to Jeff Hardy of being banged up for a ladder match the night before this with the Young Bucks, and then do it here. Jeff Hardy, I salute you until the end of time. And then the Hardys ring, of course. Big moment, great moment, one of the greatest WrestleMania moments of that night. And it made the match better. The match was good, son. Then, oh my god. A soldier's in possession! So the match 30 match between Miz Maurice and wrestlers Nikki Bella and John fucking Cena. Holy fucking shit, this really almost ruined this night for me. Holy shit, this match fucking sucked. Literally, it sucked. It fucking sucked. Nikki and Cena been Miz Maurice was pretty much a squash match. Pretty much a squash match. And then the proposal just... Duh! I have nothing more to say about it. It's just... Fuck John Cena! Then the non-sanctioned match between Triple H versus Seth Rollins was a really good match. I thought it lacked a little bit of intensity for me. Just for me. I think like for me the match lacked intensity. But they pretty had enough things that they had to go to make it a really good match. Triple H entrance was just okay. As long as entrance was okay too. Those entrances were just like meh. So yeah. But this had a really good match. And the ending was pretty awesome. More awesome than the Triple H match last year. And that was more fantastic. But this was flat out cool. Where Stephanie was choking Rollins, and then Triple H almost left the hair, but then Rollins kissed Triple H into Stephanie. They goes to the table, which I knew they were, the moment that they were going to, I knew Stephanie was going down on that table that night, and by God, she did. And Rollins hits the pedigree on Triple H, so Triple H bow down, taking a clean loss to the pedigree. Whoever even thought that? Whoever even thought that? So yeah, for Seth Rollins wins here. So yeah, really good one. Then the WWE Championship between Bray Wyatt and Randy Orton. Oh my fucking god. I don't know if it's just bad as Miz and C. I don't think it was nearly as bad as Cena and Nikki versus Miz and Maurice for me. But boy, did that match suck too. The lighting with the Bray Wyatt and shit. It was cool the first time, but then it got overplayed the next 3 fucking times. Holy shit. And when he got to win, it was like, I knew it, but really, you had to take out the championship off of Brian 1 month? Like 3 months half, or 1 month half? Just, ugh. The crowd saw a boo for this. I don't blame them. When you're a real title. Not interested. And then you got the Universal Championship match between Goldberg and Brock Lesnar. My god. This match was perfect. It was perfect. Big and was the most miracle matches ever in a sense. They managed to have not have the crowd shit on it and cover up Goldberg's weakness. Like throw all the Goldberg's weakness, show his strengths. And both did they fucking deliver it on it. The match, it was exactly what it needed to be. Just a drag out all that fight where Goldberg almost doing his Survivor Series, they got booed, but Lesnar kicked out of it and eventually hit it 10 German suplexes and hit F5 and 1, 2, 3 as a new Universal Champion. Awesome. This was just great. So yeah, I can't say nothing great things about this. So yeah. And then the championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship is Pack Challenge. I knew for the moment this may have happened. I knew that this was gonna be this was gonna be a burn down for the big match. And it was like meh to me. They only raised the title. Yay. It had to happen, so yeah. Then the main event time between Roman Reigns versus The Undertaker, no holds barred. You had Jim Ross in this, so yeah. Pretty cool to see Jim Ross. Really great to him call potentially the last ever match of The Undertaker. And as far as this match is concerned, to me this was just average, mediocre at best. I don't think this was as bad as many people would like to think, but it surely wasn't. I mean, just look at the fucking Undertaker for fuck's sake. He just was so miserable out there. And that Bosch Tombstone 2 fucking times in a match was just embarrassing. Embarrassing. And then finally got a third match. Roman Reigns hits the spear. Wins like I expected. So yeah. So yeah, Roman Reigns win. And then the bit happened where the Undertaker having his hat his coat, and everything about him. He just let it win. And he took a very deep breath about that. And I know I played this song, but I just have to do it just for this. It was really sad to think this is the last match of The Undertaker. And you know, I knew this was gonna be end like this, but I wish if the match when he ended the Superman's last match, I think it would have been more, it would have been that thing could have ended, but he continued on with 31, which was a decent match, but and then the 32 match was okay match, but and then this it was just average, mediocre at best, but boy, Undertaker retires just. It was so depressing. We watched it the first time, and rewatch it makes it even more depressing because this is it. After 27 damn years, this is it for the Undertaker, and it was sad. It really is. And but besides that, the last few minutes with the Undertaker was amazing. It was very Undertaker-esque of something his character he would do. So yeah, Wrestlemania 33 was a really good show. Well, it had some very highest moments. I think this show will be really remembered for this retirement of one of the greatest WWE superstars of all fucking time. And yeah, it's gonna be pretty sad to see it all, and it's sad. There's no way other to put it. So yeah, but it's like almost happy. And the way they ended with the arms, and then he like slowly down. It was very Undertaker. So yeah, this is WrestleMania 33 review. Hope you guys like it. And yeah, so forever signing off. Like, subscribe. Tell me what you think about WrestleMania 33 in the comment section below. I'm Jason Marinas, and I have put this message. Hashtag thank you, Taker.